Legend of Korra episodes, whatever episodes these are. I'm gonna bundle 2 episodes for both these for videos right before the finale, until the finale, just because it's easier. And last week I think I mistakenly said I only have 3, but that's just because the way the disc is organized that I'm watching this, I'm using the Blu-ray set. It's really awkward. So for some reason I thought there was only 3, but also because a lot of these episodes are very action focused, so there's not really a lot of like stuff for me to talk about. So I mean, I'm gonna try to talk about these episodes as if they're one big episode, because basically they are. The first episode is more focused on Opal, Bolin. It's nice to see Toph come back and breaking out Opal's and basically the Bayfon family, and that was fun. But that was, like I said, that episode was very action focused, so that would be the extent of the review, like what I just said. There's not really much else for me to say. Second half of the second episode I really like, as we got to see our king character kind of like become more, what's his name? I always forget his name. But he's actually becoming a real leader, and you're growing to really like him as a character. Even if he does have flaws and is kind of a dope, you could see how he could become an incredible leader who speaks for his people as time goes on. And I thought that was really powerful. I thought that was a really great character arc that they set up pretty naturally, really within these last 2 episodes. There should have been more hints of it throughout the season, where he should have been like putting ideas down that people ignored that were actually pretty good ideas, but they were just ignored. And then when the time came to it, he just went and did it. I feel like that would have felt more natural, but I can understand that the creators will probably rush for time. And I noticed that the animation quality dipped in these episodes pretty bad, because if you know this season, it was dumped on .com. None of it looks bad, but there's scenes that are like where Kovira literally is walking on a metal island, and it's desert there, so, but then when it cuts back, it's steel on the ground, at least a form of metal or steel or whatever. Things like that are just like clearly the people who were working on the show were scrapped for time and didn't have time to properly finish things that they're doing. And it's not their fault, but it is noticeable. And I really noticed it watching these episodes. So I don't know. Still good episodes. Let me know your thoughts.